I gotta tell you something. I was almost tickled with excitement, only because, I've been doing comedy now for 15 years, but only in the last 6 years I started making money. Because you gotta really sacrifice to get to a certain point in your career or in your life. And I remember seeing the first time my name lighted up at the Hawaii Theater. I went around the block for about 5-6 times just so I could, that's my name, right? And then 3 years ago, I got to see my name at the Blazer Arena. A place where I, did boxing and stuff, and I got tickled with that. But I gotta tell you, Kekaha, not until I went past you guys' tiny sign, your Kekaha school sign, when me and my camera guy stopped and went, Rana, Augie T in the house. And yeah. Honestly, that's I'm not lying, only because, when you do the shows, the big shows in town, or, that is natural, but like, not until, you realize who you're affecting and who you're talking to when you can come to a small town in Kekaha and see your name on the school sign. It kind of tells you that you might have made it. You're talking about it, you connected in some way. So, I want to thank the staff, the principal, and everybody for coming out tonight. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Before I get into the whole spiel of why I was brought here today, I have a TV show coming out October 18th, and the guys at NBC, Channel 8, decided, maybe we should do a local guy for our comedy show on prime time. So what's going to happen is, my camera guy is going to film all you guys, and at the end of my TV show, how they run the credits, I have local people doing my comedy. But I want the whole town, if you guys can, do this for me. Just say, Augie T, you like go jail? You guys remember that? Remember that bit? Okay. On the count of 3, we're going to have the whole town of Kekaha on the TV show. So all you guys have to do is say, Augie T, you like go jail? Alright? You ready, Gerard? 1, 2, 3.
Augie T, you like go jail?
Alright, that's it. Right on. I'm really, really excited to be here. Thank you guys so much. Give yourselves a hand, And to see the parents coming out with the kids, I lived out in wildlife for 16 years. Let me tell you something. I'll take my kids to a school opening night where you get to, meet the teachers in the classroom. They come in and go, we have spaghetti dinner for you guys. So we come in, all the parents come in, they have spaghetti dinner, but as soon as spaghetti dinner pop, everybody go home. And they go into the classroom when they get me and maybe one other student, one of my mommy and daddy. So to see this much parents here tonight with your kids is awesome. So I applaud you guys right on. Good job. That's all it's all about. I recognize my student. I wasn't the best student in school, and I grew up with dyslexia and hard time reading, so I wasn't that class. When we played checkers the whole day. I was in the class, I never listened, I sat in the back, I caused a lot of problems with my school teachers and stuff like that. But at about 6th, 7th grade, I realized I had this special gift to get up and make people laugh. And around 7th and 8th grade, I went to Kaua'i Intermediate School and I was flunking English. Right? Like doing really bad in English. And I remember my teacher coming up to me and go, Augie, you're gonna flunk, Like, what? You gonna flunk? You like getting lickage from your mother and your father? And that's the last thing I wanted to do is get lickage from my mother and my father. And my teacher said, in order to pass my class, you're gonna have to do a speech contest. What? That's what all the nerds do. The nerds do speech contests. I don't like nobody tease me, because I was around all the big Samoan guys. I was acting like I was a cool guy in school. do the speech contest. And I was like, oh man. So every day, my teacher would sit with me and rehearse with me how I was gonna present myself at this speech contest. I remember walking on the stage that day, the curtains closed, and walking, and all the students who was doing good in school was like, what are you doing here? This is only for the smart kids. And they're gonna be like, what? Come in this, why are you on stage? They're gonna do speech contest. And it was crazy because, I'm sitting there, right? The curtains closed. And now the curtains open, all my friends from the housing is in the back. And they saw me sitting on stage. And I remember all my Samoan friends in the back going, "Augie, get off the stage! You're gonna get busted! Get off the stage!" That was the most amazing thing because, as a kid growing up in Kaua'i housing, I got picked on every single day now to have people watching me on stage, speaking and doing what I remember this student team. I might have not been the best student, but I could listen.
Kekaha. Via San Francisco.
West side.
He likes the piano.
See, it's far.
Mas que piquira.
Far from Hollywood, baby.
Hey, you remember the music's name?
Yeah, Little Kevin.
Little Kevin.
Little Kevin, video when I rescue you. You got the oxygen. No,
That's good, yeah.
This is so good.
you got the authorization.
Oh, you're good. Okay. So, is it okay to use for TV?
I did the
What's your name? Where are you from?
From Camp 4.
Is it okay to use you for TV? Oh, of course. And what's your name? Where are you from?
Yeah.